Let's just talk about, growing up, him as your son.
He was exceptional. I always tell him that he changed my whole world.
Oh my goodness, I used to think this school was huge, and then years go by, it's just looking around, it's like, is the school getting smaller? So
Your head touches the ceiling almost.
yeah, almost. People are afraid I'm gonna hit my head one day going through the doors for class. Well, it actually started my freshman year. It was actually the summer right before I started my freshman year. And my mom happened to just pull up in the parking lot by the football field. And she kind of took me by surprise. She signed me up for football. I wasn't even aware of it. So I just told her, I was like, why do you always sign me up for something that I don't always want to do, or without letting me know? She's like, you're going to do something, I'm going to keep you out of the streets, summertime. So I was like, all right. So I just stuck with it and kind of living by a motto, Williams don't quit. So that's what I just followed, and I just stuck through football.
We tried him out for basketball, baseball, soccer, and basketball didn't work out. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I don't know what's going on. So when he went to football, and I followed him, and I was like, okay, he's pretty serious about this. And then one day, I was coming home from work, and he was walking up the cul-de-sac, and he said, Dad, I'll race you. And I said, yeah, okay. So I'm driving, and he started running, and that was the first time I realized how fast he was. I could not believe it. I said, this kid can run. And so when I heard about it, and all the other kids told me how fast he was, and then when he got on the football team, to see him out there play was like, it was incredible. I was like, I can't believe it. He's a football player. I'm like, it's in him.
You got invited to the Blue and Gray game?
Yes.
What did that mean to you?
Oh, it was great. Being able to not only represent myself and my family, but able to represent the town of Randolph as well. So being nominated for the Blue Gray All-American Bowl, it means a lot to me. I'm gonna miss it here. At the same time, it's just like, I want to be out of school, but at the same time, once you graduate, it's just like, okay, I miss this place, and you think of all the memories.
Here we are, his senior year, I can't believe it. The Thanksgiving game was his senior day, and his Thanksgiving game was his last game as well. And it was very emotional, and unfortunately they lost, but it was a tough loss, and I think it kind of started to sink in at that time that this was it. But I told him, it's one door closes, another door opens.
My last year, senior year, being able to have the chance to play on Fox 25 live, going against Rockland, being able to beat them, it was great, to be with my team, actually going through the struggles of the team since my freshman year, being 3-8, then 1-10, and 4-7, being able to be successful this year, it was actually great. So it was one of the best memories I had.
The sky's the limit for him. He's an awesome kid. Oftentimes he overthinks, and I told him that's a blessing and a curse. And I told him that the next 4 years will dictate your next 40 years. Whether you go pro or not, the fact that you have an education, that will open doors for you and make many avenues for you, many paths for you. And the fact that he is such a well-liked kid, well-respected by his peers and his teachers alike, I think he has a promising and bright future as long as he stays focused.
My next step is going to college and continuing to play football, but at the same time being able to receive a great education that could benefit me in my life. So I plan on receiving a master's degree in business management as well, so that could be able to take me far.